What is up, guys? I am back again. Without further ado, we are back on my green OBS truck. What we are doing today, hopefully, is getting rid of that 4.3 and that 700R4 transmission. So I'm going to try to rip that out today, but this engine swap has took me way longer than I expected, just because of other people's projects, work, family, everything. So this is way overdue. A lot of you have asked for it. A lot of you have been anticipating and asking me questions about it. Where's it at? Where's it been? It's been in my driveway for months and months and months. It's well overdue to be done. So let's quit wasting time, guys. Let's get into it. Hopefully we can get that thing ripped out today and start getting things mocked up for the new LS engine that will be going in it. Let's quit wasting time. Let's get to it. All right, guys. Let's get going on this. So first things first, as you can see, it looks a lot different from the last time you've seen it. So I got the whole front cross member off, the radiator support, the actual radiator, the condenser, everything from the front got taken off. I did this only because I am by myself, so it's just easier to take out the engine and transmission as one piece right through the front. I'll be doing the same to the new LS. But before we do that, we need to do some wiring identification and also label everything and get everything tucked away, because I don't want to clip anything. I'm going to start by removing everything, all the wiring, and tucking everything away. So I'll give you a quick example. So I don't want to bore you guys too much. This is a mass airflow sensor, so that comes off, and then we get some blue tape. We're going to label everything just like this. Got a marker, and this is the MAF airflow sensor. Same thing goes with everything else. So like this is the temp sensor, we got the TPMS sensor, the IAC sensor, we got another temp sensor, some AC wiring. So I'll be right back once everything's labeled. Alright, guys, many hours later, but I believe I got everything that I need labeled. I labeled EGR, coolant temp, map sensor, all the important stuff. The rest of the stuff I could pretty much plug and play. So I'm going to attempt to pull this out.
All right guys, there she is, completely out with the transmission. As you can see, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of cleaning. We also had a busted motor mount. I don't know how long that was like that, but got a lot of cleaning and get this ready for the LS. Okay guys, this is the old 4.3 and the 700 R4 that was currently in the truck. It served me for many good years. Nothing is wrong with this actual setup. It's just it's outdated, it lacks a lot of power, so that's why I am doing the LS swap. But I'm gonna keep this around in my backyard, cover it up just in case. It's still very good engine, very good transmission, a little bit leaky, but otherwise still good shape. Okay guys, this is the next day. We're gonna start cleaning up some of this all this grease, dirt, grime. So we'll start I'm just using some ZEP 100% concentrate. We'll use some of this and we'll agitate it with a sponge. All right guys, this is the next day again, and everything's nice and dry now, so I can get a good look at everything. But you can see the frame rails are nice and clean. They're starting to flash rust, which I need to get something on here pretty quick. So I'm gonna wire wheel this and paint it all up, make sure it's nice and clean. I'm also gonna be taking out the wheel tubs, painting these, detailing the paint inside here and the firewall, making sure everything looks nice and clean. I will also be replacing, since I'm here and I got everything nice and open, I'm going to be replacing the drive shaft with one that doesn't have a rag joint in it, just to get rid of some of the slop. And we're going to be rebuilding and resealing the old steering gearbox. So I'll be doing that as well in the next coming up videos. So we're taking out the tubs, painting them, painting the actual frame rails, and also replacing these motor mounts. These V6 motor mounts, these are for a 4.3 liter. So in order to get the LS back in here, I needed to get the V8 motor mounts. So I already have them, and I'm gonna be doing that next as well. So stay tuned guys. As always, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the progress. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this one. As you saw in the video, I was able to get the engine and transmission out in one piece. The reason I did it that way,
I don't know if you can tell, but my driveway is a little bit sloped, which has a big incline. So I left everything intact, including the drive shaft. The reason I did it that way is because I don't have any help and I had to do everything by myself. So I put some blocks behind the wheels, and I kind of just yanked everything out, and the truck moved back a little bit, and it popped out the drive shaft on its own, which worked out for me. So we got that taken care of today. I also will be doing a lot of more cleaning, detailing, cleaning up the firewall, the fenders, the inside fenders, and repainting the tubs, repainting the frame. Also doing the new motor mounts to adapt to the LS. Also doing some steering components while I'm at it. Everything's nice and open, so it's very, very easy for me to do that stuff right now while it's out in the open. So I have the steering gearbox that's been leaking for a long time. I need to rebuild that thing. Well, it works really well, so I'm going to be rebuilding what I can and resealing it, replacing all the gaskets so it doesn't leak anymore. Also replacing some of the inner and outer tie rod ends on both sides. I'm doing a lot of painting there, and the tie rod sleeves, and also replacing a steering drive shaft with one of those ones that have a big U-joint on the end to get rid of that rag joint, to get rid of all that slop. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Also, follow me on my Instagram at LowLifeYonkes. I do upload a lot of pictures before I get to upload anything to YouTube. So as always, guys, I'll catch you very shortly on the next one.